I'd like you to grab a stability ball and make sure the stability ball is appropriate for your height. There's always a size chart when you purchase them. You're going to sit on the stability ball and make sure there's enough space in front of you to walk forward to where your upper back and head are supported on the ball. We're going to take what I call Starfish to open up the upper fibers of your rectus abdominis, which is your upper abdominals. So walk the feet forward slowly until your mid-back, upper back, and head are fully supported on the ball. Your low back will arch over the ball, and slowly you can bring those arms overhead. Keep the arms in a cactus position to start, bending at the elbows. And then gradually, as you allow your breastbone, sternum, and front ribs to press inward towards the ball, towards your back body, pushing the shoulder blades and back body into the ball, opening up the front of the abs. You'll get a lot of upper back extension here. You can play around with pressing the arms up, straightening them, and then bending. And you can bend the knees as you do this as well. And then as the elbows bend, the knees bend. As the knees straighten, the arms straighten. So this is a preparation for wheel pose in yoga, but it's a great way to open up those tight fibers of your external obliques as well as the rectus abdominis. And that gets really tight, and that can pull you into that kyphotic position, which is not attractive when you are cantering or jumping in your horseback riding performance or practices. So we need to open this area up before we begin our abdominal work. So give me another 15 seconds here. Be gentle on your body. If you're hurting, you can come back up to sit and just breathe. But this should feel great. It should feel like a nice release, rather intense, but nice. So from here, brace your abs. Inhale to walk your feet back up so that you're seated on your ball. You're going to grab your heaviest loop band. And in the YouniquelyFit kit, that is our gray loop band. And we're going to bring it above our elbows, making our way into a forearm plank on our stability ball. If you have any back issues, you're going to want your feet hip distance apart. Otherwise, you can have your feet together. So once you slide that band on, make sure it's above the elbows, just right above the elbows. So when you pull out, your forearms are on the stability ball, and you're in a plank. So with the forearms on the stability ball in a plank, we are holding here, breathing in, and just bracing the lower abdominals, engaging the pelvic floor. Hold it here. Inhale. Low abs pulling in towards the spine, and exhale. Feel your pelvis reaching towards your heels on your inhale. Feel the belly pulling in towards the spine on your exhale. Staying here, we've got another 20 seconds. You can always lower down when you need a break, but the goal is to build strength in your TVA, the deepest layer of your core. This will help your upright posture, especially on jumps. You've got another 10 seconds. Stay in there, belly pulling in towards the spine, forearms pressing into the ball, pulling out on that band that's around your upper arms, engaging your scapular stabilizers. Another couple seconds, breathing. From here, take off this loop band, set it to the side. We'll use it again. But for now, what I would like you to do is you're going to grab your heaviest Theraband. And you're going to sit on your ball with your legs together. And you're going to hold the Theraband in both hands and throw the center of the band around your upper back, around your shoulder blades. Taking the ends of the band under your armpit in a serve the platter position with the palms forward. Wrap from the ends of the bands, palms up. Now this band is here for a reason. I want you to think about your chest pushing back into the band, engaging your upper back more. So the band will hit your shoulder blades. It shouldn't be below the shoulder blades, under the armpits. Palms forward, hands a little below the shoulders. Plug your shoulders down, bring your legs together, engage your inner thighs. Sit up tall on the ball, inhale. Exhale, twisting your torso to one side, pulsing. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, center, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to the other side, twist. 2, don't let those arms droop. They should be a little higher, a little below the shoulders. Lift your chin, your gaze is higher than eye level, and we twist. 2, so you'll feel the low abs, the obliques, the pelvic floor. Remind your rib cage to reach for the band behind your shoulder blades, getting you right into your upper back. Plug the shoulders down. Continue on. You're doing great. We'll be here for another 30 seconds or so. So stay with it. If you need to lower the arms because you're fatiguing, take a little break. You can roll your head from side to side or turn your head side to side if the neck is straining. If the neck's straining, it's a sign that you're probably dropping your chin and looking down at your arms. Take your gaze up higher than eye level. Plug those shoulders down. Imagine my hands on that band, and you're trying to reach your breastbone, sternum, and front ribs towards that band and towards my hands. So really puff up the upper back. It's going to give you that upright posture you need. Pull the navel in towards the spine. So notice my breath. I inhale, prepare. I exhale, twist. 2, no movement in the pelvis, no movement in the ball. That rotation is from your rib cage. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale, and twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, and twist. 2, 3, 4. One more set. You've got this. Inhale, belly in. Lift up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. And excellent. Set that band to the side. From here, grab that heaviest loop band, bring it back above your elbows, and come back into your forearm plank. This time, we're going to stir the pot clockwise, stirring the arms in a circular motion clockwise, engaging the TVA, challenging that stability. Remember, range of motion is small here. Don't go outside. Try to keep it as small as you can. So inhale, prepare, no movement on your inhale except lengthening the body. Exhale, you circle the ball around. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, circle the ball. Keep that going. Inhale, prepare. And this is a good time to think about that band that was just around your upper back. Can you puff your shoulder blades up, imagining that band's still there? That's going to help you hold that plank and stay lifted through your center. You can always come down and take a stretch, cat and cow, if you're fatiguing. Otherwise, continue on. You've got another 30 seconds here. Breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Belly pulling in towards the spine, lifting up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Fog a mirror every time you do that clockwise. Don't do counterclockwise yet. We're going to get to that in a bit. Just another 8 seconds here. You've got this. Keep the navel in towards the spine. So no pushing the belly out. Breathe laterally into your rib cage. Great. Let's take that band off. And I want you to grab your heaviest Theraband again. Come to sit on your ball as you were before, but this time hold that Theraband, just the end of the band in your dominant hand, and throw the excess over your back. Legs are together. You're going to grab the excess with the other band, with the other hand behind you, opening up the shoulder here, walking the bottom arm towards the top arm, leaning your head back into the top arm. So lean your head back into the flesh of the tricep. So try to bend the elbow and bring the elbow so it lines up right over your head as close. Good. Bring your legs together. Sit up tall. Inhale. And the arm that's on top, whatever that is, your dominant arm, you're going to bend away from it, getting a nice side body stretch. And then you'll inhale back to center. Exhale, bend, side bend away from it, only to the side away from it. So you're getting that nice side body stretch. And exhale back up to center. Opening up the tricep head, the posterior delt, the lats that attach under the armpit, and engaging our external obliques here. Sit up tall, squeeze those inner thighs together. Breathe here. You're doing great. Give me one more breath. Inhale, bending, exhale, and inhale, center. Go ahead and switch sides, setting up on the second side. So throw it over with the other arm. Take a moment to kind of work the bottom arm up towards it. You shouldn't feel any joint pain here. So you may have gone too far if you're feeling joint pain. It will feel like a stretch though. Lean your head back into the arm, trying to get that elbow so it points directly up to the ceiling. Side bending on your exhale from your torso, pulling your belly in and inhale, lifting back upright. The closer the legs are together, the more the inner thighs will feel the work. Sit up tall on your sits bones. And what's happening in your pelvis? Can you tip it back a little, engaging the lower back muscles, pelvic floor, lifting you up on the top of your sits bones? Keep going. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. One more time. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Grab your loop band. Final plank. Put it above your elbows. This time, counterclockwise. Stir the pot. Circle that ball around. Watch out for the belly pushing out. Pull it in on your inhale, no movement. So no moving that ball on your inhale. There has to be a reset. And then on your exhale, you circle the ball around. Circle it around. Remember, the legs can be hip distance apart if you have any back issues. They can be together if not. And let's remember our serratus anterior shoulder blade anchor. Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades. Puff your upper back up higher. Puff the upper back up like the shoulder blades are coming together. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, circle it around. Counterclockwise. Inhale. Exhale, circle counterclockwise. Keep that going. You got 2 more sets. Inhale, brace the abs. Exhale, circle. Inhale, brace the abs. And exhale, circle. Great job. We're moving into some back work. What I'd like you to do is grab your lightest loop band and your lightest Theraband. In the YouniquelyFit kit, this is our yellow Theraband and our orange loop band. You'll be seated on your ball again, and you're going to thread the Theraband through the loop band to increase the length of the band so that we can use it for your upper body. So Theraband through the loop band, place the loop band around both of your feet so that you're standing on it, pinning it down on the floor. Wrap the ends of the band around your knuckles, both hands, with the thumbs on the outside. So both hands are loaded. And then I want the elbows to pin into the side of the body. And what we're going to do here is we did our side bending with our shoulder opener before. We're going to open both arms as we bend to one side, keeping the forearms will face forward, elbows will stay pinned, and the arms will come in on when you lift up. Alternate sides. Exhale, bending, opening the forearms. Inhale, bringing it back to center. Forearms come in. Don't let the elbows detach. Plug your shoulders down. Puff up your upper back so that you get more upright. Pull the navel in and lift. Make sure the inner thighs are together. Your tailbone is back. A little more pelvic flexion. And don't make it about the head turning. The head shouldn't turn. The head should stay between the shoulders. Use your upper back more. Get upright on the top of your sits bones. And watch out for the wrists. They're going to want to go into flexion, and it's going to become a wrist exercise then. So work from the back of the shoulders, the back of the triceps, and posterior delts. Keep that going. You're doing great. Building that strength in the rotator cuff, building the strength in the external obliques. Give me 4 more. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift upright. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, sit upright. And last time, don't let that upper back go. Lean back. Use the upper back. And inhale, center. Great. We're going to keep this band still seated. Now the arms come up into high right angles. Trapezius and rhomboid time with twisting. Inhale, prepare. No movement. Exhale, one elbow pulses back as you twist from your rib cage. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, center, other side. Elbow pulses back, twist. 2, 3, 4. The closer the thighs are together, the more the inner thighs work. But make sure if you bring them together that you don't start feeling joint pain and you don't disengage in your core. So it's easier the farther the legs are apart balance-wise. So you got to see where you are today. You should feel your core, especially those lower abs, obliques. Elbows are lifted. Yes, you'll feel your trapezius and rhomboids in the center of the back, which is great to keep your posture upright. Don't let the elbows droop. Don't break in the wrist. Take pauses when you need to. We're going to be here for another 1.5 minutes. So I want you to focus on really burning the fibers of the core and back. Imagine someone's behind you. Their hands are hovering close to your shoulder blades, and you're trying to bring your back towards their hands. The more you can get that upper back engaged, the less you're going to over-recruit the front of the shoulders and the pecs, and the better you're going to look posture-wise when you're riding. Now, the core is super important with riding, especially the TVA. That's why we're working on a stability device. That's why we're challenging the deepest layer of the core to work on balance. Balance is very challenged when you're riding. So those muscles have to know how to recruit and fire. Feel free to take a pause. You can turn your head side to side. You can do some neck circles whenever you need it. You're doing great. You got about another 30 seconds here. making sure that there is a definite pause on your inhale. You feel your pelvis pulling down towards the ball, towards the floor, so you get longer. You sit up taller on your sits bones. Your belly pulls in towards your spine, and you tug up on the exhale on those muscles that stop your stream of pee, and that's an internal lift. I would not see it if I were with you, but I would see that your belly remained in during your whole exhale. Another 15 seconds. You've got this. This is a killer for the lower abs and the upper back. Everything you need to look great as you're cantering and jumping. Keep going. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Last set. Make it count. Inhale and exhale, twist. Good. Come up to stand. So we're going to keep this lightest Theraband. You can lose the loop band, and you're going to grab your 3-pound weight. So I want you to hold the weight. It doesn't matter which side. Actually, hold the weight in your non-dominant hand and hold the end of the Theraband in your dominant hand. I want you to step on the end of the Theraband with the same leg as the hand that's holding it. You're going to step on the ball in knee flexion in front of you with the other foot. Now watch out for your pelvis rounding. So we're standing on the Theraband and then the opposite, correct. So the weight should be in the same hand as the leg on the ball, and the leg on the ball should be in knee flexion, not side knee flexion, right in front of you. Arms are going to come back into our serratus position. We know what that is. We were just, in our trapezius position. Stand on the band with your leg that's on the floor. Stand on the end of it. Bring the arms up. Inhale and exhale, twisting towards the leg on the ball. And the leg on the ball should be in knee flexion. So the quadricep is right in line with your chest, not out to the side. Good. Inhale, elbows up, exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift the elbows higher. Exhale, twist towards the thigh on the ball. 2, good. 3, 4. Imagine hands on your shoulder blades. Lean your upper back a little bit. Pull the navel in. Tip your tailbone back. You're doing great. Keep your wrist flat. Elbows are drooping. Lift them up higher. Focus your eyes higher than eye level. You never want to look down. That's going to throw your neck into a bad position. Inhale. One more. Exhale and twist. 2, 3, 4. Switch sides. You're doing great. Hang in there. This is tough work for the core and back. You're building the strength right now and the awareness. You can always take a cat and cow on the floor if you've had enough, but I'd encourage you to keep going. This is the work you need for better stability on the horse. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we twist. 2, 3, 4. And notice if the ball's moving or the pelvis is moving. You don't have that control yet from your rib cage. It's really challenging. I'm not going to say that it's easy, but you should find it from the rib cage, that rotation. Tip your tailbone back. Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades. Lean your upper back into my hands. Puff up the shoulder blades. Plug the shoulders down, though. Lift your gaze a little higher than eye level. One more set. Inhale. Exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. Great. Lower those weights. Come down onto all fours, your hands and knees. You're going to bring your dominant arm first into cactus on the stability ball. The other hand will be under your chest. So all fours position like you were going to do cat and cow. Bring one hand into cactus on the ball so the forearm is on the ball. One hand, and you're going to twist away from that arm, opening up the front of the shoulder after all that hard work. Breathe here. Inhale. Puddle the chest down. Exhale, twist away from that arm. This should feel nice. Knees under hips. Wrist under shoulders, soft micro bend in the elbow of the supporting arm. And you can allow your low back to arch here, but keep your belly in. So most people are familiar, and I'll show you real quick, with cat and cow. Arching, angry cat is the rounding, which is what we want to avoid with your posture. Cow position is where our upper back is lifted and our tailbone is back. Cow position is where you should be here, but the belly is always in. Try to not push it out. That puts too much pressure on the low back. Go ahead and switch sides, setting up on the other side. Inhale, melt that chest down. Exhale, twist. I like to keep it active here. I inhale my head back to center, and then I exhale, twist, and turn the head as I twist. So option to kind of keep it active. Inhale, center, lengthen the pelvis. Imagine I have your pelvis and I'm pulling it back, lengthening your side body on your inhales as the head centers. Exhale, you twist from your rib cage. Your head turns with you as you stretch. Really nice back work. Give me 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Great job. We're moving into lower body work. I'm going to have you lie on your back with your stability ball handy because you're going to bring your feet onto the stability ball. Now, if you find that this is too challenging, you can always grab a foam roller and you can do it with your feet on the foam roller because that's going to be an easier variation. If you have any knee issues, you can do it on the floor without the stability device. So completely up to you, but I want your feet solidly planted on the stability ball. I want you to pigeon toe your feet so they turn in towards one another. Think about inversion of the leg from the hip socket. So bring your pointer fingers to the bony protrusions of your hips and turn your legs in so that the knees knock in. The knees are together. So I want your knees together and the knees are going to stay together. And this will allow you to find your inner thighs. Bring your hands down by your side. We're going to inhale the hips up into the air. Knees stay together. Inhale the hips up, pushing down on the ball. Hold it up. Exhale. Inhale, stay up. And exhale, lower down slowly. Good. So when we lower and lift in an effort to recruit our hip flexors that are underactive, I want you to pick your pelvis up in one piece. So when you lower down, no rolling down from the upper back, mid back to tailbone. I want you to tap the tailbone down and then pick the torso up in one piece. Inhale, take it up. Hold it up. Exhale that air out. Inhale, stay up. And exhale, tap the tailbone back to the floor. Good. Knees are together. Inner thighs are engaged. Inhale, pick the hips up. One piece. And exhale, tap that tailbone down. Good. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, tap the tailbone down. You're doing great. 3 more sets. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tap it down. See if you can get those hips up. Low belly in. Shoulders plugged down. And lower, last one. You've got this. Inhale, press up as high as you can go. And exhale, tap that tailbone back to the floor. Wonderful. From here, we're going to bring our legs together so that the feet are touching. Still on the ball, still in a bridge position to do bridging. So feet together, knees are bent. Good. Walk the ball in close to you. Now, if this hurts your knees being here, you can always come down to the roller or do this on the floor. But we're going to do it with the legs together to engage those inner thighs more. I want you to see how much you can point your feet onto the balls. So how much you can use your toes here as well. Hands heavy at your side. When you're ready, pick your pelvis up, torso up in one piece into the air. Hold it up. Point the toes around the ball. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, lift. Send the pelvis up. And exhale, tap the tailbone down. You're doing great. Inhale, send that pelvis up. And exhale, tap the tailbone down. Give me 2 more, then we'll take a little stretch, and then we'll repeat. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tap it down. Use those toes. Point them around the roller. Center your head. Use your hands. Push down. Don't pull up on your mat. Push down with the hands. 1 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tap the tailbone down. Now pull the ball in so that your calves can drape over it. From here, inhale, prepare. Exhale, circle your feet in towards your body from your ankles. Circle the feet in. 2. So not away from you, but in towards the center line. So inversion. There it is. Circle. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale. Exhale, circle the feet in. 2, 3, 4. So it's like the big toes are trying to touch each other when you circle in from the ankle joint. Good. And inhale, pause. Exhale, circle the feet in. 2, 3, 4. 1 more. You're doing great. Inhale. Check your low back. Do you have some space between your low back and the floor? Try to create a mouse hole, tipping your tailbone towards the stability ball. Belly pulled in tight. Okay, bring the feet back onto the ball. Second set, same variation, legs together, feet on the ball. You can always go to the roller or the floor if you're feeling any knee discomfort. Hands by your side. When you're ready, inhale, send the hips up. And exhale, tap the tailbone back down. Now, I see a lot of people break at their wrist and their fingers are just touching the floor. Use your wrist and your hands. Push down into the floor. Tailbone lifts up. Exhale, tailbone taps down. You're doing great. You only have 4 more repetitions. You can do this. Inhale up and exhale, tap down. Use your feet. Point those toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap down. One more time. You've got this. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, tap down. Let's make our way up to a standing position. You're going to grab your lightest loop band, coming to sit on the stability ball. I'm going to show you what this looks like. You're going to put it around your ankles and sit on your stability ball. I do not have sway back posture, so this isn't good for my posture. So I'm going to take the band off, but you are going to keep it on. Looks like this, stays on for this exercise. I'd like you to bring your hands behind your head. If you start to feel low back pain, you can put your hands on your hips or you can hold on to the side of the ball. Lean your head back into your hands like your head's in a hammock. Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades. Puff up your shoulder blades back behind you. Tip your tailbone down and back, down and back. Pull the low abs in, sitting up tall on your sits bones. Go ahead and dorsiflex your dominant leg as you lift the thigh up a few inches. Hold it up. Exhale the air out. Stay up. Inhale. And exhale, lower that foot back to the floor. Switching sides. Inhale, lift the other leg up. Foot's dorsiflex, toes are flexed. That way you can keep the band. Inhale. And exhale, lower it down. Now, if you're able to point your toes, which some people are, they have that range of motion, point your toes. It's going to be better for your posture. If you lose the band doing this, you can flex the foot. Okay, so hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe, stay up. Exhale 1, inhale. And exhale, lower. We got 2 breaths at the top. Lift it up. Hold. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale, lower. You're doing great. Hang in there. Just 1 minute to go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, lower the foot down. Inhale, lift. Tip that tailbone back. Remember your shoulder blade puffing back. Shoulders down the back. Lean the head back. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Lower that foot down. 30 seconds to go. You're nearing the home run, home stretch. Now, make sure if you're starting to fatigue, you can do this standing. You can come up to stand and do 1 leg at a time. You can come back and you can take your cat and cow to release your back. So listen to your body. 20 seconds to go. Lift up. Hold at the top. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale. And lower that leg down. Lift it up. Inhale. Brace the abs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Last set. Take it up. Inhale. And exhale, sitting up taller, inner thighs pulling back. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. And exhale, lower that leg. All right. You can kick off that loop band. And I want you to come up to stand. Hold your stability ball overhead. You're going to cross your right foot behind your left like you were curtsying, but I want the foot solidly on the ground. Bend the knees, bend the knees. Bend both of your knees once you cross. Now push your pelvis forward. Push your pelvis forward. You'll feel the back leg's hip flexor. So whatever leg is forward, you're going to side bend in the direction of the front leg. And then you're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. And inhale, lift. So we're opening up those hip flexors after all that hard work, the back leg's hip flexor. Now, if you're not pushing your pelvis forward, you will not feel the stretch. Your knees must stay bent and your tailbone is back and the pelvis is driving forward. Keep going. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. 2 more. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Great challenge for the external obliques. Great stretch for the lats and the hip flexors. Okay, switch your cross of your legs. Lower the arms down, take some shoulder rolls if you need that. The ball can actually be pretty heavy when you're lowering and lifting it. If you're feeling neck tension, you can lose the ball and just hold your arms overhead. So I want you to do what's best for your body today. Bend the knees, drive the hips forward, exhale, bend, and inhale, lift. Now, often the neck hurts when you drop your gaze. So as you bend, don't drop. The gaze is going to go down a little, but remember to keep it following the wall a little higher than eye level. Exhale, bend. And inhale, lift. Keep pushing that pelvis forward. Deeper the bend in the knees, the more you're rooted, and you can find those obliques as you side bend. Give me one more. Roll the shoulders back for 5. Standing center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job.